And welcome back to the show, everybody. Mike Crispi here. Now, you guys know the talk over the last couple of days, ever since President Trump gave his speech at the Minnesota GOP gala about Biden inflation. He held up the Tic Tacs, and it is kind of an unbelievable phenomenon. The cost and the value of the dollar has just absolutely been diminishing. And Biden is saying that the inflation has gone down. Obviously, we know that's a massive lie. Obviously, Trump holding up the extra small package of Tic Tacs and saying this is the same price of what it was when it was 10 times bigger. It's funny, but it's also horrifying. Obviously, the economic bubble in this country is ready to burst. And every day that goes on with Joe Biden continuing to print more money, continuing to spend your tax dollars, continuing to devalue the dollar, well, it's becoming increasingly concerning and a pause for many people when it comes to investing their money and what the financial future is going to look like. So there's a lot of questions going on about what people can do and how they can protect themselves and just even how the dollar in this country is going to look in the next couple of years. My next guest who joins me, Brian Bracken from Freedom Gold Group, knows a thing or two about that. Brian, appreciate you coming on to the program. For the people out there who are kind of hearing these dueling narratives between Biden and Trump on inflation, is it up, is it down? Can you just tell the people definitively what is actually going on here?
Well, I sure can, and I appreciate the question. You know, it is an amazing time for us as Americans for the world at large. I mean, everything is changing, and not for the better. And so we look at what's going on economically in this country. Certainly Bidenomics is not working. We can all agree on that. And so that being said, we look to alternatives. What can we do to protect ourselves, to protect our money and our families and their future? And really, the answer to that is gold and silver, investing in a safe haven investment. And that's what gold has been called for centuries. A safe haven investment. It is a insurance policy on your money, and it is non-inflationary. So this is an investment that protects your money, and puts you in control of your money really for the very first time. You're actually in control of your financial future and your wealth. Biden's policies, his failed policies, are going to continue to erode us economically. We're in deep trouble in this country financially because of these failed policies. And so gold can help stem the flow of that hemorrhaging in your account and really counteract what's going on financially from, again, these failed policies that Biden has.
Let me ask you this, Brian. I mean, a lot of people out there, you know, they've had their whole life's work, you know, put into a 401k, they're investing, you know, their money, and I guess it's all backed by paper dollars, right? And, you know, you're seeing all around the world this very interesting phenomenon of foreign nations kind of divesting out of the dollar. You know, now Saudi Arabia is saying, you know, they're no longer going to, have to accept United States dollar as like the currency when it comes to buying oil. You see the BRICS nations saying they're going to generate and create a new currency that is backed by gold. So, I mean, a lot of these things are going on with the dollar. And I guess, where do you see it going? I mean, people say, you know, could it possibly, you know, inflate to the point of a collapse? Where do you see the dollar going specifically? Because obviously gold is the safe haven, but I guess the alternative that people are, you know, living under right now is having everything backed in a paper dollar. Just explain that a little bit more for the people.
Absolutely. I think that the dollar is really self-explanatory. We are seeing a departure, as you said, from the dollar as the reserve currency of the world. We're seeing the BRIC nations, Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. They're looking to do away with the petrodollar, to trade amongst themselves, and this is a kiss of death for the dollar. Again, this is why gold is such a great answer to this. As there's always an inverse relationship with the dollar and gold. As gold is up, you better believe that the dollar is down. And we're seeing this, like you said, even Saudi Arabia, they are outside of the dollar. This departure is, again, the nail in the coffin of the dollar. And so what do you do? What do you do to protect yourself? You look at your retirement account, look at an IRA or a 401k that you have, and it is in the dollar. Well, take a portion of that, create a safe haven, create an insurance policy on your money by taking a portion of that IRA, and we can help you do that at Freedom Gold USA quite simply. Take a portion of that IRA, put it into physical metal, whether it be gold or silver, or a happy mix of both. Get protected in gold. Don't believe in the dollar, because the dollar is, as you said, it's losing steam. It's just, we're not strong in this world economically. We're not strong in this world in our policies, and we're not strong anymore with the dollar. It is a direct correlation of what's going on in the world. So we give the opportunity to say, hey, if you have insurance, you don't want a fire in your kitchen, but you have insurance in case it happens. Well, this is the same as gold. You want to get that gold into the account so that if the dollar drops, if the market bubble bursts, where are you? And the guy that is left standing when the dust settles is the guy holding gold.
Right. Obviously, and the values have been going up big time in the last couple of weeks, last couple of days especially, I've seen. So you're saying that obviously you think this trend line with the value of gold and silver just going up big time is because of Bidenomics and people around the world continuing to see just how bad it is. Where do you expect this trend to continue with gold? Obviously, the values keep going up. Do you think it's going to keep going like it is?
Well, I do, and I think that it's, again, a result of what's going on in these policies that Biden has so boldly put forward and failed so miserably at. And so we see that gold, the average return for gold is 15.6 year to date in 2024. Why is that? Because gold is on the rise. As everything else crumbles, you'll see gold continue to surge. $3,000 an ounce, not unheard of. We hear that all the time now. And years ago, that wasn't something people really talked about. Oh, 3,000, 4,000. Now it's a reality. $50 silver? Absolutely. We're at $32 in silver. We're at $24.30 in gold, and it's going to continue. It's, again, that inverse relationship with the dollar and gold is alive and well, and we're seeing it in real time.
Yeah, and it is pretty unbelievable how, obviously when Trump was the president, we were prospering and inflation was low, but obviously right now it goes to show you that these people can just come into power and they can very much, tank the economy and destabilize it in one foul swoop. So that's why I think it's important that people need to protect themselves and be diverse, from all angles. Brian, why is Freedom Gold a good choice? Why specifically? I mean, there's a lot of gold companies out there, that do a lot of these things. Why Freedom Gold for the audience listeners out there? Why Freedom Gold?
Great question. And one is just the old-fashioned thing. It's better pricing. We have superior pricing, superior products. We have our inventory in stock. It's a national firm with a boutique feeling. When you call in, you get an account executive. We're here to educate. We are here to help and to explain gold and what it can do for you and your family. And even if you call in just for a question, hey, Brian, what can gold do? How do I get it into a retirement account? We're here to help. We're here to answer those questions. There are no small questions. If it's important to you, call us, and we'd be happy to help. So, that's what we're all about. It really is service, and we care. We care about our fellow Americans. This is Freedom Gold was aptly named. It's freedom from Biden's policies. It's freedom from being controlled by the economics that are in this country right now, and freedom from the dollar. So Freedom Gold USA it's just aptly named. We're very proud of it. We're very proud of our reviews and our track record, and we're here to help.
Guys, freedomgoldusa.com/Mike. Or you can call them 855-433-9778. Brian, appreciate you coming on the program today, sir. And everybody, again, you heard the man. You see the Biden policies. If you're not too comfortable with where this economy is going, we try to give you some answers on the show and give you some knowledge as well. Brian, thanks for coming on, sir.
Mike, thanks so much. We really appreciate you. Keep up the good work. Really proud to be on the show. Thanks for the opportunity, and I hope you have a great rest of the day.
All right. Thank you, sir. All right, guys, we are going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with so much more. Do not go anywhere.